travel soars, lingering fears about COVID vaccine side effects cast a shadow over aviation safety. Passengers wonder if their vaccinated pilots could face sudden mid-air health crises. A 2022 survey revealed 23% of U.S. commercial and military pilots reported adverse effects, including heart inflammation, which can trigger sudden death. Sherry Walker, a researcher and a captain at a major airline, warns that official responses have sidestepped concerns, leaving critical questions about pilot health unanswered.
So it dawned on me that if we don't get true scientific study, if we don't get to the bottom of the issue, then that could harm my industry, which obviously I enjoy flying and I make a living at it. And if there is a problem, we're allowing these people to suffer in silence.
She says she devised the Oklahoma State pilot study and brought it to a large industry meeting in 2021.
And I walked around for 4 days with a QR code and a t-shirt that said Oklahoma State pilot study on it, and begged and pleaded. And then I listened to the stories of the people who knew somebody. So we went from about 100 surveys to 1,422 responses shortly thereafter.
What did you learn?
Well, what I learned is scientifically proven that pilots are suffering myocarditis and pericarditis at rates higher than what the CDC said the national average should be for those who took the vaccine, and considerably higher.
What kinds of stories or anecdotes did you hear? Can you think of one?
Well, a lot of pilots are the latter category. Oh my gosh, I'm having issues, my heart. A dear friend, and I said, you need to ground yourself, you need to go to the doctor now. Oh, I can't, because then I can't feed my kids and this and that. And so we learned a lot of that.
Did you get vaccinated?
No.
How did you manage to avoid it working as a commercial pilot?
It was a company mandate, and my husband, myself, 2,000 other employees of my company put in religious and or medical accommodation requests, and then we were effectively terminated. And then we went to court, and in February of 22, the Fifth Circuit reversed, and we were called back to work. By then, the contractor mandate and the OSHA mandates had fallen in the courts, so the pandemic was effectively over, and we all went back to work.
In the big picture, what do you think this tells us?
So what I proposed in my study was additional oversight, some congressional requirements to allow or mandate that the FAA take a look at this, ask the question of pilots, are you vaccinated or unvaccinated? Not because we want to stop pilots from flying,
done.
but those frontline doctors that can treat or can recognize problems in advance can educate the pilot and say, hey, if you did and you see this, you might want to consider that. So it's all
Too late.
Damage
done.
Walker worries that pilots are already at increased risk for blood clots at flight altitudes, and that's also one of the risks of COVID vaccines. She's trying to get her study under the nose of important members of Congress and the FAA to address. After a break, what's ahead next?